And we are live here. Welcome to What's Emmanuel Thinking. My name is Emmanuel. This is episode one, but not attempt number one. All right. We know what we're doing here. We know what we do. Everybody starts stuff and don't finish it. That's just how life goes. This is my I don't even know how many attempts at a video vlog, podcast, channel, whatever we call it nowadays. But that's what is the great thing about life, right? You just keep on going. It does not matter, but just keep on trying because there's no rules. There's no rules. As soon as you graduate high school, there's no rules. It's anarchy out here. Okay, you could pay your bills or not pay your bills. Okay, like there's still some rules. Everything up until jail, really. That's kind of the line. But there's a lot between that. Between doing nothing and going to jail, there's a lot between that you could do. And I feel like we all just play within that. And like I said, this isn't illegal yet. I don't know. I've seen a couple podcasts where I'm like, they're probably gonna start making these illegal, but that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm not trying to have one of those dumbass podcasts. And actually that gets me thinking, we need to stop those dumbass podcasts. This podcast is the podcast that I hope ends all other podcasts. Okay, I'm gonna make the first podcast to try to end other podcasts because some of you podcasters need to shut up. First off, the first group of podcasters that I hate is these motivational people. Okay, there's too many motivators. We need some demotivators out here. Okay, I might be that demotivator. Some of y'all don't need to try so hard. I don't know when this became a thing where everybody had to succeed, but I think we should we need a couple losers. I don't know. Look, and I'm not saying we need a lot of losers. I'm just saying if everybody's telling everybody they're a winner, somebody's lying to somebody. You know what I mean? Someone's going to be real disappointed when they find out that they got lied to. I'm just trying to be real, okay? That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of motivators out there. And then here's the other new thing that's coming up is motivators that ain't never done anything. I didn't know that this was allowed. That's crazy. That's like trying to teach somebody how to cook and you've never been in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what's going on. There's people out there right now doing motivational podcasts, vlogs, chats, posts. People have written books. Look, I'm not even lying. There has been books written about success by people whose only success was writing the book about success. I'm not even kidding you guys right now. That is where we are in the world. And that is exactly why I feel like we need some demotivators. We've gone too far. We've gone too far. Everyone is trying to do something, but sometimes they're trying to do something without doing something, if you know what that means. You know what I mean? Like people out here telling people how to be successful in business ain't never even started a business, but their business is telling people how to be successful in business. And then they get a bunch of clients and the clients are like, how do I be successful in business? And they're like, what you need to do is be successful in business the way I am. And they're like, what's your business? And like, oh, my business is teaching people how to be successful in business. That's a circle. That's a circle. That's a circle. Does that even make sense to any of us? Am I crazy? I feel like I'm crazy because I feel like nobody's talking about these motivators who only motivate without even doing nothing themselves. That's the laziest form of motivation I've ever heard in my life. You know what I mean? But it's funny, but like it all derives from the overstimulation of the motivation of the nation. Ooh, I like that. Let me run that back. The overstimulation of the motivation of the nation. Okay, everyone's trying to motivate somebody. Everybody want to be David Goggins. Not everybody's about to run through Death Valley. That's all I'm saying. Some people see David Goggins, they're like, man, that dude's a badass. So what they do is they'll read his books, they'll watch his podcasts, or listen to his YouTube, and then they'll just regurgitate what he says to other people. And then other people are like, man, that dude's a badass. But they don't even know he's secondhand badass. He's badass squared. He's one remove from the badass. That's the crazy thing about it. But look, I'm torn, okay? Because I don't like this motivational wave of people coming through, but I also respect a good swindler. You know what I mean? Like, It's very hard to swindle in this day and age, but it's also very easy. So if you can swindle on a mass basis, hey, more power to you. Things are expensive. You got to get your money somehow. Okay, but I'm just saying I don't believe in the source. I like the craft, not the product, if you will, or product, not the craft. Whatever, doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm just thinking we need a little bit less motivators out here. That's my personal opinion. That's all I'm saying. So if you come to me and you're looking for some motivation, I might give you some, but I might be real with you. Sometimes people just suck at stuff and they need to hear it too. Honestly, we need some more honesty. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember back in the day, man, there was a flood of rappers, a flood of rappers. You know what I mean? And are floods good things? No. Is water a good thing? Yes. You can have too much of a good thing. That's what I'm saying. When there was a couple rappers, that's a good thing. When there's too many rappers, that is not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We need carpenters. We need nurses. We need doctors. We need plumbers. We don't need this many rappers. We don't need this many podcasters. And I know this is episode one. I'm already talking about too many. Like, I'm not about to throw my shit on the pile. Yes, yes, I'm on it. What are we going to do now? We're going to listen to me talk because you know, and look, and this is episode one. So this might only get to like three, four people. I don't care. I actually don't mind having minimal listeners, okay? If I got like two, three listeners, that's ideal because then I can give y'all free tickets to my shows and at least there's two, three people at my show now. You know what I'm saying? Two more, and if I get too many people listening to this anyways, then I can't even give you the free tickets that I was thinking about it. Because if I have 1,000 listeners, I can't give out 1,000 free tickets. That's not a good idea. That's not, as much as it's for the art, like that's not good business structure. I got to cover the venue costs, all this stuff, and here I am giving out 1,000 free tickets. So if you're listening to this, and you see that there's more than three listeners, stop listening, please. I only got so many free comp tickets to my shows, and if you are one of the lucky people that get the free tickets to the show, come have a good time. But understand that you're replaceable if it does get to the point in which there's too many listeners. Okay. Yeah, no, this is good. This is good. I like this. This is good. You know, Other thing I've been thinking about too is TikTok. Okay. I got to keep it real with y'all. I do not care if they make TikTok illegal. If they ban TikTok and get rid of it, good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gone viral on TikTok anyway, so I could care less. Until I go viral on something, I don't care about it. TikTok could leave tonight. I wouldn't even blink. You know what I mean? All that does is take up data and time. That's all that does. In which case, if I go viral on TikTok, then obviously keep it. You know what I mean? Because now I'm benefiting from it. Why would we get rid of it once I get popping? That's bad timing. But until then, y'all can get rid of it. I don't care. TikTok, Nick Knock. You know what I mean? You know, get rid of it. I don't care. Matter of fact, get rid of Twitter too, because I ain't popping on Twitter either. And Elon must be tripping. I don't know why he like charging people. Word subscription for the blue check. All right, I don't need a blue check. I'm not even viral on that shit yet. You know what I mean? And it's funny too because we finding out that nobody's gonna pay for a blue check, and it's just a weird like you gonna charge me to use social media, Elon? These rich people, I don't understand it. It's hilarious because I think the thought process is I'm gonna create value by literally putting a price tag on it, but he's in turn devalued it. You know what I'm saying? Back when they were talking about, oh yeah, Twitter employees were taking money to verify people. Bro, people were paying thousands of dollars beforehand. Y'all could have just kept that under wraps. Just keep that under the table. Keep making your money. You know what I mean? All the other slimy shit that billionaires do under the table, but this is the one that you know what I mean? Come on now, Elon. Because now there's just strangers with blue check marks, literal strangers, not just strangers to me, strangers to the public. You know what I'm saying? Everybody verified. My mama can go on Twitter right now. She don't even use the internet and be verified. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make sense. I love my mama with all my heart. Don't verify her, please don't. She doesn't even like. I remember when Facebook first came out. My mama said, "You better not put my face on that book." That was her words, not mine. That's what she said. Okay. And it's funny. I was young, and I was all like, why? But now I'm all like, Mama was ahead of her time. She was far, that's a new wave. Do not put my face on that book, okay? And now that we're talking about it, Facebook as well. You could go too. I'm not viral on that either. Anything I'm not popping on, you can ban. So Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, you're out of here. Bro, I ain't even gone viral on LinkedIn. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy thing about it. I see the dumbest. LinkedIn is nothing but lies. They should call it lied in because nobody on LinkedIn is telling the truth. Okay? I want all of us to know that if you're on LinkedIn, you're a liar. I don't believe any of you. I don't believe none of these stories about getting these jobs. I don't believe none of your success stories. I don't believe none of your failure stories. I don't believe none of y'all getting hired the way y'all getting. I don't believe y'all salaries. I don't even think anybody on LinkedIn actually has a job. Okay. And I don't even think LinkedIn actually gets people jobs. I'm saying it right now. Okay. Like I said, I don't trust nobody on there. I've literally never gotten a job through LinkedIn. Tell me that. I get it. Oh, Emmanuel, how many jobs have you applied on LinkedIn? Hundreds. Those jobs aren't even real, bro. I'm telling yo, let quote this. There's gonna be a news story that breaks in a couple of years, and it's gonna be that LinkedIn is posting fake jobs to steal more data from people. That's all that it is, man. You telling people your life story, where you worked, what you did there, and but this is where I'm not worried at all because I lie on all my resumes. Yeah, I said it. All my resumes are a fraud. Okay. I don't know who that guy is, but he's qualified. So he's the one that y'all get to meet. I'll tell you that. Tell you that much. I'm probably gonna not tell my employers to watch this podcast episode, vlog, video, whatever I'm doing, cast, channel. But I'm just telling you. That's why I don't mind. I'm not worried about LinkedIn. When that story breaks, this just in. LinkedIn has been stealing your data. They've just been tracking your whole life process, and I don't even know what they do. And that's the thing too. I don't know what they do with the data. Everybody's stealing data. What do they do with it? What are they doing? What are they doing with it? China has my data. Now what? Now what? What are we doing with it, China? I'm not that worried. You know what I mean? I'm not that narcissistic. I don't think they're going to do anything with it. And I know people that are worried about it are very mad at me right now, being like, Emmanuel, but if they get your data, then what? Then they go, then they go what? Cater the shopping to exactly what I'm looking for? Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta scare me better than that. You gonna tell me they're gonna make shopping easier for me? That's not even scary. Oh man, they're gonna take you and they're gonna make a robot clone out of you. Well, I guess it's on then. But when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. Until I see our robot happen in real life, I'm not worried. Once I hear about it, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I don't even know how I got down this rabbit hole. Oh yeah, talk about how LinkedIn isn't real. None of those jobs are real. Okay. And look, and if you ever got a job off LinkedIn, I want you to comment, message me. I don't know where I'm gonna post this because I just talk shit about every single social media. I might just put this on in my house and talk to myself. I don't know. But all I'm saying is if you've ever actually gotten a job from LinkedIn, let me know. And also, if you did get a job, let me know what the ratio was, okay? Because that's important too. Because some people might come to you, Emmanuel, you crazy. I got a job from LinkedIn after how many applications? Because you could apply to jobs on LinkedIn, like you could swipe like videos on TikTok. I'm not even kidding you. You could just apply. People can sit down and apply for like 60, 70 jobs in a single sitting because all you do is just hit that fill out application with the LinkedIn button. Boom, click, sent off to who? Nobody. Nobody. I'm telling you right now, that resume is going to nobody. You know who's reading it? Nobody. Exactly. I'm telling. Look, y'all gonna call me crazy, but I'm telling you the truth right now. LinkedIn is a lie. Lied it. Look at this, man. I'm telling you guys, this is the future I'm talking about right now. This is 100% the future. Yeah, but like I said, until I go viral on something, all of these might change. My opinions and my allegiances are very flimsy. I'm not gonna sit here and act like if I go viral on something, I'm not gonna now boast and talk well about them. That's just how life goes. That's how everything goes. Don't look at me crazy because I'm honest. You know what I mean? We're all like that. Everybody hates somebody until they get some money off them. Everybody hates somebody until they get something off of them. That's all I'm saying. You know, I'm a Bulls fan. I loved them when they were winning. They started losing. I hate them with all my heart. That's exactly how life goes, with all my heart, every last bit of it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, but it is good though, man. I like what's going on here. Feel like the energy's good. It feels right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've tried to do many different projects and different things like this, but this feels right. You know, because I feel like I could just be honest, and I feel honest right now. Got the nice setup. I don't know if you guys see this. Got the beautiful skyline. I believe it's New York. Shout out my man Pat. I believe it's New York. I'm not from New York. I've never been to New York. I'm from here in Winnipeg. Shout out Winnipeg, Manitoba, the greatest city in the world. Me, 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 me. Right now, the budget's a little bit tight on the setup I got here, and I'm running it myself. But eventually, I want to get buttons so I could do the buttons like me 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 me. So until I get the buttons, I'm just gonna be doing the sounds with my mouth. Yeah, I'm gonna be making mouth sounds until the budget goes up. Me 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 me. Me. See exactly. See, I'm pretty good at it too. I might even record the sounds and add this in later. All good. Not important. Let's get back on track. But it's all good. The great thing about this is I'm thinking. I'm just thinking out loud, and now you guys get to hear what Emmanuel's thinking. Because sometimes people be asking, Emmanuel, what you thinking? You know what I mean? My girl be asking, Emmanuel, what you thinking? Most of the time, the answer is nothing. Okay. And then when I am thinking something, I'm usually not in the place where I should be thinking it, so I can't exactly say it out loud. And I know we all in that position. Sometimes you be at work and then you thinking something, and someone's like, "What you thinking?" It's like, "Look, if I want to keep this job, I can't tell you what's on my mind right now." You know what I mean? Recently, I had a thought because at my job, um, this dude, this dude be making popcorn at work, and I don't know, man. I've been talking to people about it. I've been thinking about it, and is that like you're not allowed to eat popcorn at work? Like I don't feel like popcorn is a work appropriate type of food. That's my thing. I don't think you should be eating popcorn at work. That's just my thoughts. That's personal for me, and I feel like we should have some standards. If you're coming into work, don't make popcorn because that's crazy. Why in the world does the office smell like a movie theater? Like, are you watching Netflix at your desk? Why are you eating popcorn at work? Popcorn, there's not many foods that are tied to activities, okay? But popcorn is one of those food that's literally tied to an activity. And it has nothing to do with what we do at work. And like it's not even like it's not like a different like it's not like a snack food. It's a snack, but again, tied to an activity. If you got popcorn, I know there better be a movie around, there better be something, because now the whole place be smelling like popcorn, and now I'm just sitting in my office thinking about movies. That just seems unreasonable. Hot dogs is another one. Don't eat hot dogs at work. Like, if there's a hot dog cart at your job, like outside, completely acceptable. Go out there, get yourself a smoky. Cool. But do not bring top dogs, hot dogs from home, pop them bitches in the microwave at work, and now you're eating glizzies in the office. That's not all right. I'm just saying, I don't again, this is personal to me, but I feel like we need to set some standards and some rules in place. And that's just one. No popcorn, no glizzies. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Emmanuel, sometimes people don't have money, but bro, Mr. Noodles is completely acceptable in the workplace, and it is 67 cents. Okay, if you do not have 67 cents, start selling drugs. I'm telling you this right now. Start selling drugs, start stealing. If you don't have 67 cents, I feel like everybody in society is okay with you doing whatever you need to do to get food and nourishment, okay? Because I've never seen a homeless person steal and said, "Stop that thief." No, help him. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gentleman like that. You see a situation and you survey it case by case by case. And I'm saying, if you're eating glizzies and popcorn at work, unacceptable, get yourself something else. Get yourself something else, please. Please. But again, like I said, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe all you guys, maybe you guys have movie day at work or something, and y'all got popcorn and Twizzlers and shit. But whatever, man. I don't care. Because popcorn ain't quiet. Why are you eating popcorn? Why? What are you doing? What are we doing right now? What are you doing? I'm about to ask you a question. Got white powder all over the place. Dude put seasoning on his popcorn. Now am I in the right? Now can I? You know what I'm saying? If I see his popcorn before he pops it, can I throw it in the garbage? Is my question. I'll blame it on another coworker. I don't know. I'll just be try to be slick about it. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm just saying it's good times though. It's good time. Life is going well though. Life is going well. Having a job is a blessing at a time like this. Like I said, especially when LinkedIn's fake, right? So as long as you can get a job and keep a job, that's what's up. The only job is to stay afloat. That's what I'm doing, man. Staying afloat and chasing dreams. That's my whole life right now. People. If you don't take anything from this, please just stay afloat and chase your dreams. Both of those are important, but that first one is important, very important. That's what all these motivate. I don't get it. I don't like. I remember when I was younger, I used to love that illustrious story of the struggle. You know, you're on your last dollar chasing your dream, and just before you hit the brink of oblivion, you finally get to the finish line, and it's a triumphant victory. You know what I'm saying? Why? That's my question. I am now at the age where I ask why. How in the world did you get to your last dollar? Sir, madame, in between? How? You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. You hear all those stories, you hear Kevin Hart, you hear the rocks, all these people. I had $7 in my pocket. That was the last $7. How are you surviving? How? Where do you live? I pay rent, okay? There's no way I could have only $7 on me. If I only have $7 on me, things have gone sideways more than I can ever imagine. I couldn't even fathom. I don't even know where. If I'm on my last $7, there's been a cascade of catastrophic events that have happened prior to this. I have burned every bridge I have. I have lost every opportunity I had in front of me. I have I have I have maliciously, meticulously massacred many things before I'm down to my last $7. That's where I'm confused. How do you simultaneously only have pennies on you and also the opportunities of a lifetime? Those just never made sense to me. I just didn't understand the marriage between this. I understand struggling to get success, but $7? How? How? I don't get it. I feel like some of them are lying because there's no, like I said, like mathematically speaking, I can't only have $7. I can't. And I know people are like, Emmanuel, you this, that. No, look, you can't only have $7. That's a crazy story. I don't believe some of these people. Like I said, people lie all the time. That sounds like a cool story. You know what I'm saying? That sounds badass. Oh my goodness, I was on my last $7, and then the movie studio called me and said they want They want to pick up my movie. You don't even have money to print up the script, sir. $7. I've been to Staples. It costs more than $7 to print some shit out. That's all I'm saying. Somebody is a lion. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Even even like having internet, like you have internet. You know what I'm saying? So you have $7. So let's say the day before you had like you had $14. You spent $7 a day. When did you do all this stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like when? How did it get this far? You weren't. You know what I'm saying? Like making money is crazy easy sometimes, man. For certain people, it's easier than others. And like, but I just don't understand it. I'm just saying those stories used to be so magical to me. And then I grew up and I was all like, bro, there's no way you can do that. That's not real. Somebody's lying to somebody and everybody's believing it. And now all these motivators are motivating these people to go down to their last dollar and try to make it. How about this? How about you just work a horrible job you don't like and that is enough motivation to get you out of the situation. That's all I'm saying. I remember the bus is the best motivator in my life. I used to have to take the bus everywhere. I used to have to take the bus everywhere. I'm bad at being on time. Okay, I'm late, bro. I've been trying to do this for days. That's how I'm late at everything. Okay, I remember I used to chase the bus every damn day, and as I was sprinting for my life, and that's the thing, yo. If you sprint for the bus, like the rest of your day, your whole day is shot. That's a bad start to your day. Like you start your day off like an action hero, trying to catch this bus, and then now you're on the bus. You caught it luckily, but now you're sweaty, you're hot, you're tired, you didn't warm up. So sometimes you pull a muscle or something, you ain't been eating right. Because if you're late for the bus, there's no way you had breakfast. That means you woke up late. The whole day is shot. The whole day. The whole day is shot. And I remember one day I was running for the bus and I was just like, Emmanuel, you need to stop running for buses. Okay? What do we need to do to stop the necessity to catch this bus? All right. So then I was like, I gotta get a car. So what does it take to get a car? Now I'm just like, now you have a motivation. I busted my ass and I got together $2,000 and I went to my homie, shout out Titus, Big T, Bawa, Powa. I came to him at the time. He had a car dealership. It was a Zoom Zoom Auto, no longer in operation, but it was a moment in time. But he had Zoom Zoom Auto. I didn't go down there to go look for a car. I met Titus down the street, and I said, "This is $2,000. Get me something that moves." That's all I said to him. That's the only thing I was looking for. My man T called me up in 48 hours. Said, Emmanuel, I got you a whip. Thank you, sir. I pulled up, man, my pride and joy, my first ever car, a 2002 Pontiac Sunfire. Whoo! I used to whip that thing, ying, ying, ying. But like I was saying, the struggle of chasing the bus every day forced me to get it together just enough to get arguably the worst car in vehicle history. You know what I mean? I remember when I went to go trade that in for my next car, the dealership literally said, "How did you get this vehicle here?" I said I drove it there, and their jaws dropped. They said this car should have never been on the road. The fact that this was on the road is crazy. How did you get this safety? But I ain't no snitch. You know what I'm saying? It got safety. That's all you need to know. It was safety enough. It was safe enough for me. You know, that's what the E in safety stand for. Is it safe for you, E? Yes, sir. I'm E for Emmanuel. Anyways, but that's what I'm saying. You don't need to get down to your last dollar. Just find something that motivates you enough to get to the next step. All right. So if you out there struggling, grinding, no job, just hopes and dreams, come on, son. That's not intelligent. We smarter than that. It's 2023, folks. It's 2023. You know, use your head. Listen to me. Listen to E. What am I thinking? I'm thinking you need a better idea. You know what I'm saying? I love hopes and dreams, but you can't live life on just those. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I don't condone theft, but I understand when it's necessary. I don't condone lies, but I understand when it's necessary. Because I'm an adult. We're adults, man. Let's be smart about this. Let's be smart. Use your cabeza. I know a little bit, but I know a lot about nothing. I think I'm gonna end it on that. That was actually pretty fun. This has been the first installment of hopefully many episodes of What's Emmanuel Thinking. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yo, stay black.